So in this video, I will show you how to find an inverse function using elementary row operation or ERO. So dalam video ini saya akan tunjuk cara kita nak cari matrix songsam inverse lah, inverse matrix menggunakan elementary row operation ERO. Sebelum ni kita guna adjoint method di mana kita ada formula, kita kena cari determinants, kita kena cari minor ke factor and then transpose supaya dia jadi adjoint. Itu adalah adjoint method. Dalam kali ini punya video, we'll look at how we're going to find the inverse function using elementary row method, elementary row operation, ERO, or short form as a ERO. So kat sini, before that, how we going to use ERO? Macam mana kita nak guna ERO dulu? So pertama sekali, let's say we have a matrix A. So before we are sebelum kita gunakan ERO, kita buat satu matrix kat belakang dulu. Maksudnya kita letak identity matrix kat belakang ni. Nanti kita akan tengok soalan. So apa yang kita buat? What we want to do is after some operation, selepas kita lakukan something operation, what we want to get is apa yang kita nak dapat adalah depan akan jadi identity yang belakang ni lah inverse kita. So here we get the inverse. For example, generally secara amnya, let's say kita ada A, B, C, D. So belakang sini adalah identity matrix. Here is the identity matrix which is 1, 0, 0, 1. This is generally matrix 2 by 2. After some operation, apa yang kita nak dapat adalah depan ni akan jadi 1, 0, 0, 1. Yang belakang ni, of course, is not A, B, C, D lah. Sebab dia dah jadi nilai lain dah. Mungkin E, F, G, H. Contoh, ini secara umum. Contoh nilai lain lah. Tak mungkin A, B, C, D. So, let's say E, F, G, H. Inilah inverse kita. This is our inverse. So, kita nak dapatkan inverse. Yang penting, depan mesti jadi identity. Macam mana nak jadi? Nanti kita tengok. So you can see that kita per diagonal mesti satu. Kita per diagonal mesti satu. So yang selain dia adalah 0. Let's say we look at this one. Ingat untuk baris ni, operation on matrix ni, kita boleh tambah, kita boleh tukar dekat baris, kita boleh darab kemudian tambah. Ingat so let's say for this one. For this matrix. So from this matrix A, now what we do is we transform into this one. Let's say 2, negative 3, 1, negative 2, negative 4, and 0, 4, 1, and 3. What we add is a identity matrix into back there. So is kita tambah identity matrix kat belakang. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 001. This is identity matrix. So yang ni kita panggil augmented matrix. Di mana kita ada nilai kat belakang ni. Boleh? So kita tambah identity matrix kat belakang. So apa yang kita nak buat adalah akhir sekali depan yang jadi identity. Jika you masih ingat. So first yang saya bagi tahu adalah kita punya diagonal kat depan ni mesti 1. So the easiest way sini 2. Kita tak nak. Kita nak 1. Either you divide by 2. Sama ada you bahagi dengan 2. Ataupun kita ubah line ni. For example. What I do is. I exchange row 1. Saya tukar row 1 ni. Dengan row 3. Mungkin dan kenapa nak ubah? Because I want this one is 1. Atas ni adalah 1. I interchange this one. Row 1 tukar tempat dengan row 3. Tukar tu kena tukar semua So means that, means that when we change the row, what I have here is 103, 103, 001. 001. Kena tukar sampai hujung bukan depan saja, hujung. Then the second row remains sama, negative 3, negative 4 and 1, 0, 1, 0. Finally, row number 1. Now will become row number 3. 2, negative 2 and 4, 1, 0, 0. You tanya, kenapa saya nak tukar macam ni? Because I want this one to become 1. So, tukar row paling senang lah. Dia dah jadi 1 dah. Kenapa nak jadi 1? Sebab identity, kan dia dalam bentuk macam ni. This is identity. This is 0, 0, 0, 1. At least yang pertama ni saya dah dapat dah. Which is 1. Yang bawah ni must be 0. Here must be 0. Sini must be 0. How we going to do become 0? Macam mana kita nak jadikan dia kosong? Banyak pelajar yang salah ni adalah, oh nak jadi kosong, tambah 3, plus 3, plus 3, plus 3. Semua plus 3. Bukan tak ada cara macam ni. Jangan semua plus 3. Oh, sini nak become 0. Divide minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Tak ada cara macam ni. So, what we do is, row number 1, in order to get negative 3. So, kita nak jadikan 0. So, row number 1, multiply by 3, row number 1 multiply by 3 plus row number 2. Row pertama ni darab dengan 3 tambah row 2. So 1 darab 3, 3. Tambah row 2 jadi kosong. It will become 0. Yang belakang ni semua kena ikut. If you can, I can show you. Saya akan tunjuk cara kira. Row 1, 1 1 darab dengan 3. Darab dengan 3 tambah row 2. Row 2 is negative 3. Negative 3. So 1 times 3, 3 plus negative 3. Here we should have 0. So sekarang row number 1 sama. Remain the same. So saya salin dulu. Kita buat dengan row 2 saja. Row 3 ni sama, salin. 2, negative 2, 4, 1, 0, 0. Sekarang row 2 yang ubah. Okay. This part I use warna merah ni. Row 1 times 3 plus row 2. Row 1 times 3, calculation is here. Plus row 2, which is negative 3. So here we should have 0. The second part sama saja, ikut. Dia kena ikut lah. So 0 times 3. 0 times 3. Plus row 2. Row 2 is negative 4 plus negative 4. So here 0 times 3, 0 plus negative 4. So is negative 4. So the second row here is negative 4. Now 3. You have to multiply 1 by 1. 3 times 3. 3 times 3 plus row number 2 is 1 plus 1. So here is 9 plus 1, which is equals to 10. So here is 10. 1 by 1. Tengok atas bukan tengok sini. So 0 times 3, 0. Plus row 2, 0. So 0. Saya tunjuk Let's say 0 times 3, 0 times 3. Plus row 2 is 0. So it's 0. So sini 0 plus 0, 0. Ini 0 lah. Then 0 times 3. Sini 0 times 3, 0 times 3. Plus row 2 is 1. So plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is 1. Sini 1. Belakang ni ikut saja. Yang penting sini 0. Next, 1 times 3. 1 times 3 plus 1 times 3 plus row 2 is 0. 0. So 3 plus 0 is, this is 0 3. So here we have 3. Settle for the first one. Sekarang this one pula yang kena jadi kosong. Here lah. Here must be 0 sebab identity 1, 0, 0. So sini kena jadi kosong. So this one. Again, nak jadikan dia kosong. Sini kena plus negative 2. Tadi plus 3 kan? Now it's plus negative 2. Mean that row 1 times negative 2. Dia akan jadi negative 2 plus row 3. Baru dia akan dapat kosong. Contoh 1 darab negatif 2. Jadi negatif 2 tambah positif 2. So akan jadi kosong. Negatif 2 tambah positif 2, kosong. So this one So yang tak ubah, saya salin dulu. I rewrite which is not no changes 0, 0, 1. And first and second row is no changes. Correct. Now this one. Let's say row 1 times negative 2. 1 times negative 2 plus row 3. Row 3 is 2. So 2. So negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So here is 0. Row 1. 0 times negative 2 times negative 2 plus negative 2. So here is 0 plus negative 2, which is negative 2. Here is negative 2. Yeah, 0. 3 times negative 2 plus 4. 3 times negative 2 plus 4. So here is negative 6 plus 4, which is equals to negative 2. So here is negative 2. So now 0 times negative 2, 0 plus 1, 1. 0 times negative 2 plus 1. So 0 plus 1, which is 1. Move on. 0 times negative 2 plus 0. 0 times negative 2 plus 0. So here is 0 plus 0, which is equals to 0. Finally, 1 times negative 2 plus 0. 1 times negative 2 plus 0 is negative 2 plus 0, which is equals to negative 2. So here is negative 2. So the first column, we settle for the first column. So column yang pertama dah settle dah, which is 1, 0, 0. Now we come to the second column. Sini kosong, dah elok dah. So here is 0, then it's good. So here must be 1. Dia kena jadi 1 sebab identity 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0. So here must be 0. Here must be 1. Macam mana kita nak tukar jadi 1? So either this one is better that what we do is row number 2, baris kedua ni, kita bahagi dengan negatif 4. Sebab kita nak interchange pun tak boleh dah. Sama, here is negative 2. Nak interchange kat sini tetap negative 2, bukan 1. So what I do is row number 2 divide by negative 4. Nanti sini akan jadi 1 lah. So kita tengok So next. Row number 2 only involve row number 2. So this one we rewrite 0, 0, 1, 0, negative 2, negative 2, 1, 0, negative 2. 0 divide by negative 4, still 0. Negative 4 divide by negative 4 is positive 1. You see? Dah sama dah. Sini dah jadi 1. 10 divide by negative 4, you can use your calculator. Here is negative 5 over 2. 0 divide by negative 4, 0. 1 divide by negative 4, negative 1 over 4. Finally, 3 divide by negative 4, negative 3 over 4. Step 1 ni divide by 4, negative 4. Okay, 0 Okay, now it's already 1. Next step, sini 0 is okay dah, already 0. Sini pun 0. So row atas ni tak payahlah, dah okey dah. Yang bawah ni kita nak jadikan dia 0. So how? Row number 2 multiply by positive 2 plus row number 3. Sini lah. Row number 2 ni darab 2 jadi 2, tambah negatif 2 jadi kosong. So biasakan diri yang tak ubah kita salin siap-siap. Means that 1, 0, 3, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, negative 5 over 2, 0, negative 1 over 4, negative 3 over 5. So we just concentrate on the third row. Salin siap-siap. Kita concentrate kat sini saja. Of course, this line tak akan ubah. Here is 0. Confirm dah. So, sekarang kat sini. Sini pun mesti 0. Sebab memang niat kita nak jadikan dia 0. 1 times 2 is 2 plus negative 2. 0. Okay, I do the calculation here. This one I use red color lah. Row 2 times 2 times. Okay. Row 2 times 2 plus row 3. Now I do the calculation here. Let's say start with the first one. 0 times 2. 0 times 2 plus row 3 is 0 plus 0. So here is 0 plus 0. 0 plus 0. So the answer is 0. That's why here is 0. Second one. 1 times 2. 1 times 2 plus row 3 is negative 2. So negative 2. So here is 2 plus negative 2, which is equals to 0. Okay. The third one. Negative 5 over 2 times 2. Negative 5 over 2 times 2 plus row 3. Row 3 is negative 2. Negative 2. So this one, when I simplify, negative 5 plus negative 2, which is equals to negative 7. So here is negative 7. Next, 0 times 2. 0 times 2 plus 0 times 2 plus 1. So 0 plus 1 is equals to 1. So therefore here is 1. 1 negative 1 over 4 times 2. Negative 1 over 4 times 2 plus 0 plus 0. So here is negative 1 over 2 plus 0, which is equals to negative 1 over 2. Negative 1 over 2. Then negative 3 over 5 plus times negative 3 over 5 times 2 plus negative 2. Negative 3 over 4 times 2 plus negative 2. Simplify. Negative 3 over 2. Here is negative 3 over 2 plus negative 2. So here we should have negative 7 over 2. Negative 3 over 2 plus negative 2. Negative 7 over 2. Okay, now we have this one. So finally, now we come to the third column. Second column ni dah siap dah. 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0. Last kali 0, 0, sini 1. So again, how we can get negative 7 to get into untuk dapatkan negative 1. So how we going to change negative 7 to positive 1? So means that row number 3 divide by negative 7. So dia akan jadi positive 1. So next, let's say. So this one, row 1 and row 2 doesn't change. So we just rewrite this one. Kita salin balik. Dia tak ubah. 0, 1, negative 5 over 2, 0, negative 1 over 4, negative 3 over 4. So here, still 0. 0 divided by any value is 0. So here is 1. Negative 7 divided by negative 7 is 1. 1 divided by negative 7, negative 1 over 7. Negative 1 over 2 divided by negative 7. So this is 1 over 14. Finally, negative 7 over 2 divided by negative 7. So here is 1 over 2. Positive 1 over 2. Okay. So finally what we want to do is sini kosong, sini pun kosong. Kita nak jadikan atas ni, dua-dua ni kosong. So next, row number 3. Nak jadikan dia sini kosong. Times negative 3. Dia akan jadi negative 3. Plus row number 1. So, sini akan jadi kosong. Sini tak akan ubah. Jangan risau. Depan ni dah siap. Dia tak akan ubah. So, means that this one. We do it one by one. So, row 1 ubah. 0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1. Negative 1 over 7. 1 over 14. 1 over 2. Second row. 0, 1. Negative 5 over 2. 0. Negative 1 over 4. Negative 3 over 5. So, depan ni tak akan ubah. 1, 0. So, now, row number 3. Row 3 ni darab negative 3. Negative 3. Tambah 3. Kosong. So, negative 1 over 7. This one, okay, sorry. Saya guna warna hitam. Ingat depan ni tak akan ubah. 1, 0. Sekarang yang ni. We start with this one. 1 times negative 3. 1 times negative 3. Plus row 1. Row 1 is 3. 3. So, negative 3 plus 3. 0. So, here is 0. Next. Negative 1 over 7. Negative 1 over 7. Times negative 3. Times negative 3. Plus 0. Plus 0. So, here is positive 7 over 3 over 7. So, here is 3 over 7. Next, 1 over 4. 1 over 14. Times negative 3. Plus row number 1 is 0. So, here is negative 3 over 14. Negative 3 over 14. Finally, 1 over 2. 1 over 2 times negative 3 times negative 3 plus 1. Negative 3 over 2 plus 1 is negative 1 over 2. So, it's negative 1 over 2. Almost there. Finally, this one. The second row. Here must be 0. So, what we do is row number 3 again. Dia macam darab sebaliknya. Jika sini negative 5 over 2, kita darab positive 5 over 2. And then plus row number 2. It just like multiply the opposite value. If here is negative 5 over 4, now we multiply 5 over 4. And then plus row 2. This one, Sekarang, hanya row 2 yang ubah. Row 1 and 3 tak ubah, kita salin dulu. Biasakan diri buat macam ni. Salin siap-siap. Supaya kita tak salah. So, 3 over 7. Negative 3 over 14. Negative 1 over 2. And then here, 0, 0, 1. Negative 1 over 7. 1 over 14. 1 over 2. Okay, right. Ingat, depan ni mesti tak ubah punya. Must be 0 and 1. Don't worry. We start with this one. The third one. 1 times 5 over 2. 1 times 5 over 2. Plus negative 5 over 2. So, here is 0 lah. 0. So, now you see, here is the identity. Sini dah jadi identity dah. This is the last part lah. So, we proceed. Negative 1 over 7. Negative 1 over 7. Multiply by 5 over 2. Next one. Plus 0. Plus 0. This one you can use your calculator. Negative 1 over 7. Multiply by 5 over 2. So, I get negative 5 over 14. We proceed to this one. 1 over 4. 1 over 14. This is negative 5 over 14. 1 over 14. Yeah, 1 over 14. multiply by 5/2 plus -1/4. 1/14 multiply by 5/2 plus -1/4. So 1/14, use your calculator, times 5/2 and then plus -1/4. Please put bracket for each of this one. Kita letak kurungan setiap satu bila masuk dalam calculator. Kurungan 1/14 multiply bracket 5/2 plus bracket -1/4. So this is -1/14. -1/14. Letak kurungan dalam step 1. Finally, 1/2. Letak kurungan 1/2 multiply by 5/2 multiply by 5/2 plus -3/4. -3/4. Bila kita masuk dalam kalkulator, letak kurungan juga. Macam saya buka kurungan 1/2. Then tutup kurungan. Tutup kurungan. Multiply, tekan darab. Buka kurungan 5/2. Tutup kurungan. Yang ni 5/2. Then plus, sekali lagi, buka kurungan -3/4. Tutup kurungan. Ikut yang ni. Semua letak kurungan. So here is 1/2. So here is 1/2. Can see that? This one. Here is identity matrix. Inilah identity. Here is our inverse. Inilah inverse kita. So I can make the conclusion. Therefore, oleh itu, my A inverse. This is our A. Just now is A. A inverse, okay, is equals to, ambil yang belakang ni, which is 3/7, -3/14, -1/2, -5/14, -1/14, 1/2, salin yang belakang saja, -1/7, 1/14, and finally 1/2. Here is our inverse. So, this is how we do it. Boleh? Walaupun dia nampak panjang. So, from this one, from belakang ni asalnya identity. On final, we should get depan ni yang jadi identity. So, ini adalah inverse kita. Dia ikut saja. Cuma calculation dia banyak. Of course, dalam kita punya inverse, normally dia akan minta kita buat adjoint method. So, kita belajar benda ni, ERO ni, Elementary Row Operation, supaya nanti kita nak solving simultaneous nanti. Nanti ada topik seterusnya, kita akan belajar solving simultaneously, kita kena guna ERO. Yang ni lah kita akan pakai. That's why you kena ingat. Senang saja. First, mesti 1. Sama ada you bahagi divide by 2, ataupun macam saya ni, saya tukar row. This one, I change row number 1 to row number 3. From number 3 go up to row number 1. Dapat yang ni dah. Yang ni dia dah harap terbalik saja. Contohnya, sini -3. Kita dah harap 3 lah. And then plus row 2. Dia akan jadi 0 kat sini. And then yang lain ikut. Yang lain kena ikut. That's why yang ni. Contohnya, kita move this one. This is positive 2. So, saya multiply lah -2. Macam terbalik. Opposite dia. Then plus row 3. Sini akan jadi 0. Yang belakang ni kena ikut. Kena calculate one by one. The calculation is here. Saya dah tunjuk dah. One by one. Then next kat sini boleh. Mungkin kenapa sini kita tak tukar row ke apa ke? Why? Because this one tukar row pun jadi -2. So what I do is I divide by -4. So dia akan jadi 1. Yang ni ada pecahan lah. Tapi tak apa. Calculation kita buat sebelah. Jika tak boleh buat, kita buat calculation kat sebelah. Macam saya buat macam ni. One by one. Untuk kurangkan mistake kita. Boleh? So, this is our ERO. So, that's it. Therefore, that's it for today. So balik tu you kena buat exercise. Carilah past semester punya, then jawab. Don't wait until I ask. Okay. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.